Living with less and being efficient and judicious about what you own doesn't mean enduring squalid conditions or sacrificing your comfort. What it does mean is being thoughtful about what you buy and how you use things. The fact is, having too much stuff just gets in the way and slows you down. Stuff costs money to maintain, and it could be more expensive than you think. So being aware of what you buy and bring into your home can definitely improve your finances. With that in mind, here are 9 of the best ways to live with less and save money in the process. Number 1. Repair and maintain instead of buying replacements. One of 2 things typically happen with items as they get older. They either break, or they need fixing or replacing. If you're able to repair them yourself with the help of online tutorials, or take them to a local repair shop, you can save money by not having to buy new things and replace them. Gluing back broken coffee mug handles, or broken costume jewelry is simple to do. And while they may be relatively low-cost items, constantly buying new ones will add up over time. The same goes for furniture, devices and more. If they are just a little worse for the wear, they may just need a bit of TLC to get them good as new. Don't be afraid to go ahead and give it a try yourself. There are a myriad of online how-to videos that can help you fix anything. From loose kitchen cabinet hinges to broken dining seat handles. Number 2. Schedule regular decluttering sessions. Instead of having a bunch of stuff you never use, messing up your house and taking up space, try to incorporate a regular decluttering session into your home routine. Start small by setting aside an hour or 2 once a month, and focus on one area of the house at that time. Draw up a list of goals for your session. Maybe clean out the closet, sort out the basement or organize the kitchen cabinets. Focus on one goal at a time, and identify or set aside anything that shouldn't be kept. This keeps things manageable, and helps keeps your home from becoming cluttered and disorganized. If you can make this a habit, it will also save you the dreaded big clean that most people have to do at some point. Usually when guests are coming over, when the holidays are happening, or when you need to shift to a new place. Number 3. Donate or sell unneeded or unwanted items. Now that you've hopefully gotten into the habit of identifying unneeded items on a regular basis, it's time to get rid of them. Instead of having to haul this pile of items to the dump or recycling center, donate or sell them instead. Many charities will come to your home to collect such things, or you can set aside time to take them to a drop-off location or regional donation center. Selling unwanted items can also be done online, or through community events like flea markets. By doing this, you can take advantage of the growing demand for vintage or retro fashion items. Not to mention the environmental benefits of buying secondhand instead of new. According to some estimates, about $70 billion worth of second-hand clothing and apparel changed hands in 2022. And it's estimated that this could grow 4-fold to $280 billion by 2032. Number 4. Ditch the paper and switch to e-everything. If you're a regular consumer of print materials, such as books, magazines or newspapers, you've probably got stacks and stacks of these piled up, collecting dust somewhere in your house. If this sounds like you, seriously consider switching to electronic versions. Magazines and newspapers offer digital subscriptions that are often less costly than their print equivalents. And e-books can be purchased cheaply, or even gotten for free from places like the Amazon Kindle store or Apple Books. How about those bulky paper files filled with bank and credit card statements cluttering your home office? Switch to e-statements and give them the boot. Some banks and mobile operators even offer rebates for ditching paper statements, so you can save some money doing it as well. And you can easily store important documents securely online, using services like Dropbox or Sync.com, instead of keeping hard copies in filing cabinets. Number 5. Downsize or eliminate storage space. It's not uncommon for many homes to have a storage unit or a spare room that's filled with rarely used, or even plain forgotten items. If this sounds like your house, it might be time to downsize your living space. Or eliminate unnecessary storage space altogether. And paying for external storage is certainly a no-no, unless you happen to run a business on the side and need to keep inventory. Some people have taken the option of moving into smaller apartments, and others have invited friends and family to use their spare rooms instead of keeping it full of stuff. This applies to things like storage shelves or cabinets too. It's pretty much human nature to want to fill up empty shelves with things, as our minds just seem to be uneasy at seeing the unused space. One way to avoid this is to cover up empty shelves in storage boxes, so that you're not constantly tempted to buy things to fill up the emptiness. It's a bit like avoiding temptation, by removing it altogether. Number 6. Invest in multifunctional items. Multifunctional items are an efficient use of both space and money. Why buy a ladder, for example, when you can use a wooden chair to reach the top shelf of the cabinet? Maybe even consider a small stepladder that doubles up as a seat or stool. Or how about substituting a power tool for manual tools, which only take up space because you have to find room for them? The list goes on, and multifunctional items are especially great at saving space when it comes to big, bulky furniture. For example, a single chest of drawers can be used for both storage and a nightstand. A drop-leaf table can be used as a dining table or as a desk. And as its name implies, a sofa bed can serve as both a couch and a bed. Reducing clutter and cost is the main benefit, but in addition, many of these items are often stylish, and can add to the aesthetic of any room. Number 7. Share or pool items amongst friends or family. Many people have items that are not used regularly that can be shared with one another. From power tools and camping gear, to clothing and toys, sharing items not only reduces the amount of stuff that each person needs to own, but it also helps to spread the cost. It's definitely not an efficient use of money to shell out for something you only use a few weekends a year, for example. By setting up a sharing arrangement between friends and family, everyone can benefit from the use of items without having to buy them outright. It's an easy way to save money, reduce clutter, and still have access to the things you need. It's a nice way to create a sense of community too. Number 8. Get creative with home-cooked meals. Cooking at home is often quoted as an excellent way to save money. And with a little creativity, you can create delicious and nutritious meals with the existing ingredients in your fridge and pantry. Instead of hitting the supermarket too often. For example, you can use leftovers from previous meals to create new dishes, such as making a soup or stir-fry. Leftover rice and ham can be combined with eggs and a little frozen vegetables to make a delicious Asian fried rice. Stews are also a delicious way of finishing off odds and ends. What's even better is that they can be frozen, stored, and easily reheated for future meals. It's also worth noting that these meals are pretty basic and simple to cook, and won't have you slaving over a hot stove for hours on end. Number 9. Take advantage of free activities. From parks and beaches to local libraries, there are many opportunities available in your local area for free or low-cost entertainment. For example, getting fit doesn't always mean buying expensive exercise equipment, or even signing up for a gym. Take a walk in the park, rent a bike and go for a ride, or go hiking. And to stimulate your creativity, look for community events such as art festivals and outdoor concerts. Museums often offer free or discounted admission on certain days of the week, so keep an eye out for those as well. Taking advantage of these free activities can help you save money, while still having fun and minimizing the amount of stuff you buy. There are plenty of things out there to keep you busy without stretching your wallet, if you're open to trying new things. Check out these videos next on the best tips and tricks to help you save more.